Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery as the rain comes down and I want to play fast and loose with paint, so I am going to give myself, especially now that it's wet out and paint won't dry very quickly, I want to give myself some black and some white to make a base layer. And I'm just going to spread it wherever it will go. And then I'm going to use my bamboo skewers, hopefully. Got my glasses on. I hope it doesn't keep raining any harder than this, because that will cause me a problem. So as you can see, black and white both turns gray and cells. And I've got a little extra paint from previous endeavor, and I'll be using that next. That looked like a rather large piece of something. So this is an OXO omelet turning spatula, and I want just a basically striated background. That's a Deco-Art 24 karat gold, which also tends to sell. And I have no plan other than to use my bamboo skewers and to start out by adding a background that completely covers the canvas if I can manage it. It's basically swiping with a spatula. So I kind of figured at this point I would just take my squeeze bottles of color after throwing that spatula into the bucket, putting these bottles out of my way. I've got some 24 karat gold. I've got some paint bottles that probably need to be checked before I assume that I can do anything with them. So I guess I'm just going to do whatever comes naturally. Just to put some marks down with my favorite colors. And probably find a skewer. Here comes the rain right down the roof, like a waterfall, right into my paint. Oh no! Okay, well that's got to stop. Hang on. That's interesting. Not as interesting as I'd like it to be. Oh well. I usually need a shower every day anyway, so I'm going to try and get whatever's plugging my tip out. I think I've got some dry pants in the house. This is the 24 karat gold with the orange, a little bit of orange added. And I haven't played with any white, and I want to try a little bit of this, which is a Deco-Art multi-surface neon. Did I get that open? Yes, I did. Cool. So I just covered my background with paint, and now I'm going to bring in colors that I like. I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm probably going to like it so much I'm not going to want to do anything to it, because I kind of do already. And I might be able to tip it, but I wouldn't be sure which direction to tip it in. Yeah, the rain is slowing down. Let's hope it's going to stop, actually. I think one more color will be enough, and that will be my dark turquoise. And that is also plugged up. Of course it is. Now, I really, really do like this just the way it is, and I don't think it would be a bad thing to do a painting that looked just like that and put that right in a gallery. Wouldn't bother me a bit. But what I want to do is experiment. Get those little tags of paint out of the way. And here comes the rain again. Alright. So, do I have anything else that I want in there? Do I want a little bit more gold? I I guess I do. In lieu of white. That looks fairly balanced. I really could put some Anita's white metallic in there and be pretty happy. My skewer is dry. I need one that's completely flat, so I'll grab a new one. I'll grab a couple actually. And I'm going to roll sideways and just continuously do that. I'll pick up paint. I should have left myself some room to take a screenshot of that because I really liked it. Trying to keep my fingers out of the painting. It's not always easy when you're rolling the skewer. Every once in a while I want to drag that. Dragging it leaves a mark. I want to roll it a lot further across and see how it goes. Just learning. This is really my first time doing this. And I think there's a basting brush in my future if it doesn't look any less messy. I'm going to regret having not just kept it to begin with. But I think I can pick up things, and I think I can use the basting brush to fix whatever I might not be happy with. They're going to be good colors. It's just not going to be as tidy looking as it was. It wouldn't have been perfect no matter what, but sometimes my OCD kicks in and I just want things to look a certain way, and I have to decide I like them anyway, and that happens too. So if you're ever frustrated, just wait a while. My recommendation. I can roll some of that paint up and put it down next to it, no matter where I am. Now I could probably shimmy that skewer through all kinds of ways. See, I still like this end better, and I think I could probably do a combination of those and like it just as much, if not more so. When I pick it up, I want to put it down again. So I'm just experimenting, rolling and pushing and pulling and dragging and looking for any completely whacked out lines, because I'm looking for it to be kind of all the same direction. And anything that looks like canvas showing, I'm going to work on. I just want to play while my pants get soaked. I looked back over my shoulder and there was a waterfall pouring right into my paint bucket. I have a carpenter's paint bucket that I hold all my colors in. Well, some of them anyway. So we're almost to the point. The colors are great. Almost to the point where I could definitely contemplate on using a basting brush, which I probably could have done out of the gate instead of the skewer, but I really wanted to see how the skewer was going to operate and if we could make it work. I'm going to roll that right over the edge. I could go sideways. I really could. I could probably use a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula to do that too. But I think this one is probably pretty good the way it is, and I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm going to run my finger down the edges straight down beneath, just to cover up that little bit of canvas. Because then I can blacken the sides if I want. As long as there's some kind of heavy layer of paint there, it's not a problem. I'm all good with putting the skewer in any way you need to put it in until you see canvas, and then you've got to find something to camouflage it. So do I really want to use the basting brush? Alright, you guys tell me. Tell me if you want me to use the basting brush. Okay, so we'll try it briefly. I want to steal some more of that paint and put it right over here. I am liking the way this turned out. I'm not as sure about the middle. I think I like the fact that I used the skewer first. I am going back and forth. I did have some nice cells to begin with, but they are pretty well gone now. It would be so convenient if that rain would stop in time for me to go take a picture in the yard, but I suppose I can always take it right where I'm at. You can always use the edge of your basting brush, that one little filament, to drag more. So the only thing I see that I want right there is that. I say that. I like the little accidental splotches in there. They're kind of cute. And then I go and wipe them out in front of you. Yeah, okay. I think I'm almost done, which means I should tell you guys I sell my artwork. My email address is below the Linktree link underneath Show More under the video. I also give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. As long as social distancing is over, that's a wonderful thing. So you can always give me a call and I'll get back to you. After you send me an email, I'll send you my phone number. You could probably find it kicking around somewhere on my Google business page, which is also on the Linktree. I don't have enough paint in that one spot. Since I happen to be a big fan of this blue, it's not going to bother me to stick some in there. So that's quite the bunch of stripes. And most of those are either iridescent colors with golden iridescent pearl fine in them by Golden, or just metallics from the craft section. I'm going to keep looking for things that stick out too much to me, but as in it's accidental art and it needs to be kind of organic, I think that's pretty good. If I could find a way to put little tiny splatters in there, I probably would do that. So my basting brush has just one row of bristles left. The other 4 or 5 are gone, and then I removed the ones in between those as well. My edges have just about enough color, and I will be looking for anything left over or matching it with bottle color. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. Not that this should be much of anything considering how much I've been pulling. I'd like to call it a simple stripe. I got to move my torch back because it's a brand new tank of gas and it's really heavy and really powerful right now. And I can turn it down quite a ways, but if I turn it down too low, it's going to go out on me. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery saying thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching the videos longer. That's really a big help to me. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for giving me wonderful comments every day that keep my morale boosted. I'm just going to run my finger right down the side as I go. I'm going to find more paint. Probably use whatever color is handy. Whoops, another blotch. Oh, that's a color I made up today. That's cool. That's not what I thought it was. I put the original Venetian blue from Art Minds into a bigger bottle. But I didn't bother to clean out the old one because it was going to have this purple color in there. But I like this purple color. So I'll probably just tap on the ends a little bit. Try not to drip down my arm. I'm mostly covered. What else do I need to tell you guys? Pixels.com, Fine Art America, and Totes, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more will all get you to my Fine Art America Pixels.com site, where you can find more than 1,400 products. If you're looking for all over print leggings or t-shirts, I have those on Teespring. and those pictures are underneath the video. You can also get to the Teespring store if you go to my YouTube channel, and if you find the community page there, you will also be able to access the next video or the last video, or see videos I posted before they were aired as an alert. Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students. Lots of people sharing really nice artwork there, really making great progress. I love you guys. There's almost 87,000 of you. I'm short 100 or so, but let me see if I got anything on my list. 1,360 videos are on my created playlists, and they're organized by genre and by the hundreds. Yep, I like that. Steal a little paint from one place, put it down in another place. Probably should not do that after you torch. There I go, doing it again. I really think I could put some white pearl from Anita's in there and it would have been nice, but that's another piece. So seldom have I done this, and if I have, I've forgotten about it. I think I'm pretty well done telling you most things, and definitely use my email if you want. And if you want to leave me a comment and you have a question, feel free to do that. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I kind of want that right there. Because that was a big mass. I'm happy with this. I hope you guys are happy with this. I will see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. Ready to go find some dry pants. You guys take care of each other and take care of yourselves. And if I see anything like that, actually I'm not sure the torching isn't such a bad thing if you want to stick the skewer in. But I'm going to have to experiment with that another time. You could let the paint set up for a little while, but I think you might have a lot of it stuck to a skewer. Still doing it. Yep. Never done till I'm done. And that was fun, I gotta say. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.